I'm Shiva, and this is the Hollywood Dish. Celebrity gossip can be hot, spicy, sweet, and even sour. Tune in each week as I give you the latest celebrity gossip. Get ready to dish. Hey everyone, I'm your host Jan Shiva, and you are watching the Hollywood Dish. I have breaking relationship news. There's no time to waste, so let's start our show. It would appear that Mariah Carey is officially back on the market. Her billionaire engagement is over. Were there signs of a split between Mariah and fiancé James Packer? Sources say that recently the couple has been spending less time together. He's been concentrating on his business ventures in Australia, while she has been focusing on her children in Los Angeles. In fact, August 7th was the last time the paparazzi photographed the two together. They were spotted leaving West Hollywood hotspot Craig's. The last time Mariah posted an Instagram picture of James was over 4 weeks ago. James proposed to the superstar singer in January with a 38-carat diamond ring. Mariah was still wearing her ring at a Halloween party she threw for her children in Los Angeles. Sources close to the singer claim that James has not been present for Mariah. Unfortunately, his absence and behavior was not a good situation for Mariah, and she had to leave him. The couple had planned on getting married in spring of 2017. Friends also say that Mariah had an indication that her marriage to James might not work. She pulled the plug on the relationship because of what she has gone through in the past. The singer has been married twice before. Her first marriage was to music executive Tommy Mottola in 1993. They divorced in 1998. She later married actor Nick Cannon in 2008, but they divorced in 2015. Nick and Mariah have 2 children together. Now that Mariah is single again, let's take a look back at her love life. Judging from the men that the singer has dated in the past, one thing is clear: she has no type. In 1993, Mariah had a reported $500,000 fairy tale wedding to her boss, Sony Records head honcho Tommy Mottola. She was 23 and he was 20 years older than her. Their marriage fell apart, with Mariah claiming that Tommy was too controlling. The couple divorced 4 years later. But Mariah wasn't single for long. She was girlfriend to sexy Yankee shortstop Derek Jeter. Later on, there were rumors that she was dating her glitter co-star Eric Benet. Mariah was even unofficially linked to rapper Eminem. Mariah, however, vehemently denies ever dating Eminem. She eventually found love with a younger man. Mariah wed actor Nick Cannon, who was a decade younger than her. They married in 2008, and 3 years later, they welcomed twins, Monroe and Moroccan. Everything seemed perfect until the couple split in 2014. Some people are still hoping Mariah and Nick will eventually get back together. 1 year after her separation from Nick, billionaire businessman James Packer put that incredible 38-carat diamond engagement ring on Mariah's finger. And now the wedding has been called off. But the breakup does not seem to be taking its toll on Mimi. She is already rumored to be getting cozy with her much younger backup dancer, Brian Tanaka. Sometimes a little bump and grind on stage leads to a little something something off stage. Mariah Carey's close friendship with her backup dancer is just the most recent in a long list of stars who have turned work into play. Mariah has found comfort in the company of one of her dancers as she deals with one of the bumps in her current broken relationship with billionaire businessman James Packer. She's definitely not the first diva to find comfort in a hot dancer. When Christina Aguilera's career was just getting started, she was dating one of her backup dancers, Corey Santos. They were together for a couple of years. Of course, Britney Spears was once married, made a TV show, and had kids with one of her backup dancers, Kevin Federline. If she's asking herself why she did it, then she's in good company because J-Lo is probably asking the same question. Her brief marriage to choreographer Chris Judd failed. Her latest romance with another backup dancer, Casper Smart, also ended after he cheated on her. I'm pretty sure she's done with dancers for good. But that's all child's play when compared to the queen of hooking up with her on-stage dance crew. I'm looking at you, Madonna. The Material Girl keeps falling for her much younger backup dancers. Her backup dancer, Tamor Stevens, was only 26 when the 55-year-old megastar dated him. In Hollywood, when one relationship dissolves, another springs up to take its place. Prince Harry has a new sweetheart. Rumors have been flying that Harry is secretly dating Suits star Meghan Markle. Sources confirm that the prince and Meghan have been dating under the radar for months. Here are 5 facts you need to know about Harry's new love. Number 1. At the start of her acting career, Meghan part-timed as a freelance calligrapher to help pay the bills. The 35-year-old even told Esquire magazine that she did the calligraphy for Robin Thicke and Paula Patton's wedding invitations. Number 2, while her Suits character's engagement has fans buzzing, in real life, Meghan has actually been married before. The actress married her LA manager in 2011. The couple divorced only 2 years later. Number 3, Harry and Meghan share a love for charity work. Meghan has traveled as global ambassador for World Vision Canada and went to Rwanda for a clean water campaign. The 4th interesting fact is that in recent pictures, Meghan appears to be wearing the same blue beaded bracelet as Harry. The his and her jewelry is what fueled the romance rumors. And last but not least, Meghan is a mini Gwyneth Paltrow. Much like Gwyneth Goop, Meghan runs a lifestyle blog called The Tig. She writes about food, travel, and fashion, as well as humanitarian work. Prince Harry's new girl and Kate Middleton could have a lot in common, including knowing what it takes to land a prince, a posh palace, major bling, and jet-setting around the world. Who wouldn't want the royal lifestyle? It seems that actress Meghan Markle could have the potential to be the next to wear the crown jewels. She's practically Kate Middleton's doppelganger. Meghan isn't just a pretty face. Just like Kate, she supports humanitarian causes. The Suits actress is an ambassador for World Vision, a charity that helps children and families around the world overcome poverty. Another thing Meghan and the Duchess have in common is that they both love to travel. The royals definitely live the globe-trotting life. And both Meghan and Kate have those gorgeous dark locks. Finally, Meghan also has an eye for style. She and Kate share similar tastes in fashion. Both ladies are always polished and so put together. In fact, the 35-year-old actress just launched her own clothing line. But only time will tell if Meghan and Harry will go the distance like Kate and William did. It is the dating equivalent of double dipping. I'm of course talking about famous friends who have dated the same guy. This should be illegal in my opinion. Ladies, whatever happened to sisters before misters? Hollywood apparently has no rules and has never heard of the girl code. Celebrities have more in common than we think when they share the same ex. Did you know about this love triangle? Selena Gomez dated Taylor Lautner for a quick minute back in 2009, and a few months later, her friend Taylor Swift snatched him up. Why didn't anyone write a song about that? The girls are still besties, so I guess no harm, no foul. And the same is true for actresses Nina Dobrev and Nikki Reed. Nina and Ian Somerhalder met on the set of The Vampire Diaries and dated for 4 years before they split. Ian then tied the knot with Twilight movie star Nikki Reed, who just happened to be Nina's friend. But all is good in the vampire world, as Nina wished her friend and her ex all the best. After Jennifer Lopez dated Diddy back in 1998, actress Cameron Diaz was purportedly linked to the rapper years later. The ladies still remain friends. And forget love triangles, because Cameron Diaz was involved in a love square. Right after Cameron and Justin Timberlake split in 2007, her friend, Kate Hudson, reportedly swooped in. Years later, Cameron returned the favor by dating Kate's ex, Alex Rodriguez, right after their breakup. But I'm happy to report that the two actresses are friends who have moved on and haven't shared any more exes since. For some stars, pigs, chickens, and snakes are their idea of cute and cuddly pets. Here is a look at some celebs and their unconventional, exotic, and just plain weird pets. Long before he married Amal, George Clooney was content with a pot-bellied pig named Max, whom he lived with for 18 years. Following in Gorgeous George's footsteps, a few years ago, Miley Cyrus adopted a little piggy that went everywhere with the singer. It even traveled on planes with her. Some animal advocates were outraged when Miley painted the pig's toenails red with polish. Miss Cyrus, however, seemed to think that she was a great pig mom. Tori Spelling has baby number 5 on the way, and she's also expanding her family with exotic pets. In addition to an iguana named Blackbeard, she dotes on a fluffy white chicken named Coco, who chills out poolside, hangs with the kids, and even goes to bed with the rest of Tori and Dean's furry family. Aww. Twilight star Kristen Stewart keeps a wolf at her home. Well, it's not actually a wolf. It's more of a wolf-dog hybrid. They are completely legal to keep as pets. Sometimes the more exotic the pet, the more problems they bring. Case in point, 10 years ago, animal fanatic Paris Hilton grabbed headlines after her raccoon-like pet named Kinkajou bit her and sent her to the ER. Back in 2011, Justin Bieber accessorized his VMA outfit with his pet snake named Johnson. He even held it on the red carpet while giving Selena Gomez a kiss. And you may remember that the Biebs' monkey Molly was confiscated by customs at the Munich airport in 2013 because Justin didn't have the proper paperwork. Legend has it, Molly is now living in Copenhagen with a loving, loving family. OJ, JonBenet, and Amanda Knox were just some of the names attached to Hollywood's biggest mysteries. These are the stories that have sparked countless reenactment shows and documentaries. Sometimes the shows go a little too far, and other times they create a whole new fascination for viewers all over again. Here are Hollywood's biggest mysteries. The first is a murder mystery that captivated the world. The fascination with a 6-year-old beauty queen's death continues 20 years later. Who killed JonBenet Ramsey? After her brother Burke's seemingly inappropriately happy demeanor in a recent Dr. Phil interview, some people questioned his involvement in his sister's death. But Burke, however, strongly denied it and even filed a $150 million defamation suit against Dr. Warner Spitz, one of the investigators from the CBS docuseries The Case of JonBenet Ramsey. In 1995, O.J. Simpson was acquitted of the murders of his ex, Nicole Brown, and her friend, Ron Goldman, which means the brutal killings still remain unsolved. The death of 32-year-old actress Brittany Murphy in 2009 is shrouded in mystery. The coroner's reports called her passing accidental but preventable. It also says she was sick with pneumonia, but no one took her to the doctor. Suspicion surrounded Brittany's husband, Simon Monjack, but then 5 months later, he died of the same cause. The East Coast-West Coast rapper rivalry went on for years in the 90s, creating two of Hollywood's biggest murder mysteries. Tupac Shakur was shot in 1996, and the Notorious B.I.G. followed the next year. Both were drive-by shootings, and neither case was ever solved. Suspected of killing her roommate, Amanda Knox was finally acquitted, and a man is behind bars serving time for the crime. But with Netflix's new documentary, simply titled Amanda Knox, true crime fanatics are hoping to catch a glimpse of guilt in Amanda's newly recorded interviews. Everybody is an armchair detective these days. Her star is so bright and her talent is so glaring that it is hard to believe that Adele has a dark side. The 10-time Grammy winner admits that she is, quote, very available to depression. She goes on to admit that she can slip in and out of it quite easily. The normally very private 28-year-old singer graces the December issue of Vanity Fair magazine with poise. However, inside she lets her guard down about motherhood, relationships, and her battle with depression, which began when she was just 10 years old. The Queen of Hearts looks radiant in red on the inside pages of the magazine. She says having her son Angelo 4 years ago has completely changed her life. Her postpartum depression frightened her, saying that it made her feel very inadequate, like she just made the worst decision of her life. Adele is fiercely protective, so you won't find pictures of her little guy on social media. She does say that her partner Simon Kinnicki is perfect and that she is in no rush to become a Mrs. anytime soon. Since catapulting to fame in 2008, Adele's lifestyle has drastically changed. She admits that she was heavily drinking when she wrote her album 21. She goes on to say, "A drunk tongue is an honest one." Adele has since quit both drinking and smoking because of her son. The singer says, quote, "Having a hangover with a child is torture." It's the most surprising collaboration in TV history. Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart have a cooking show together. The TV gods have answered our prayers. Dinners are going to get an awesome makeover when Martha and Snoop's potluck dinner premieres on VH1. If you think this is a weird pairing, you would be wrong. It's more like the best new TV duo ever. Here are 5 reasons why Martha and Snoop are TV soulmates. Number 5, they give us amazing food finds. Martha really knows how to set a delicious table. Snoop gets the munchies so much, you know he'll have some choice morsels of food wisdom to share with viewers. Number 4, they both dig green leafy vegetation. Martha just released a new book titled Vegetables, and it's no secret that Snoop loves grass. The number 3 reason why they are soulmates, they are both loving grandparents. The number 2 reason, they have both been in trouble with the law. Martha went to the prison for 5 months in 2004 over a financial scandal. Snoop was detained this summer for failing a sobriety test in Sweden. And the number 1 reason why the potluck hosts are soulmates, they both admit that they have inhaled. Snoop confirmed what we already knew on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and comedian Jeffrey Ross admitted on the Conan O'Brien show that he, Justin Bieber, and Martha all got stoned backstage while filming Justin's Comedy Central roast. So, set your DVRs. Martha and Snoop's show premieres November 7th on VH1. Beyoncé is still rich, but you might find it hard to believe that she is not the highest paid female singer. There are actually 4 other fierce females poised to take her down. It's the battle of the divas. If you thought Beyoncé was at the top of her big money game, think again. Take Taylor Swift, Beyoncé, and Rihanna, add in Adele and Madonna, and you get $500 million. You would expect these ladies to all top money-making charts, but it's the climb to number 1 that has everyone's heads spinning. Taylor, Adele, Madonna, and Rihanna all make more than Beyoncé. According to Forbes magazine, Beyoncé raked in $54 million this year. Add $20 million to that, and you get Rihanna's earnings in 2016. She made $75 million. Madonna is in the number 3 spot with $76.5 million. So who's neck and neck for the top spot? It's Adele versus Taylor Swift for number 1. Adele made most of her $80.5 million on album sales and is reaching the highest annual earnings of her career so far. So the clear winner here in this race is Taylor with a whopping $170 million in the bank. The Swifties are a loyal bunch and they lovingly support their queen. That's a wrap on our show for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Tell me what you think about your favorite celebrities. I hope you have an entertaining and newsworthy week. Good night, and I'll see you next time. I'm Shiva, and this is the Hollywood Dish. Celebrity gossip can be hot, spicy, sweet, and even sour. Tune in each week as I give you the latest celebrity gossip. Get ready to dish.